talk about your company or industry, anything newsworthy. You can ask for feedback from people. If you have a special event, you can use that. I was working with a chiropractor who, we started on this way too late, but he had a special event planned, and then it was outdoors, and then it rained and got sort of moved to another place, and nobody showed up, and he was wishing that he had his Facebook and Twitter set up so that he could have notified people and told them everything about it. But so special events, and just if you find any random topic that your target audience likes, talk about it. And then you can also do, you don't want to do this too often, but do your promotion. So then every once in a while you have a big promotion, so you send out, hey, we have this special offer just for our Twitter followers. Click here, and then get your coupon. And then a lot of the bigger companies do some other things on here that you guys may not have to worry about, like product recalls or information about product recalls, believe it or not, and then actually reputation management. So I haven't checked, but I imagine VP's on there doing some work. So here's an example of how it might work. This is your tweet. And let's say you have a couple thousand followers, but the followers get your message, and if you like the message, it's typical, if someone likes your message, they're allowed to retweet it. And what that means is they tweet it to all of their followers. So if you say a message and you hit retweet, then it goes to all the other people's followers. So let's say out of the 1,000 people on your list, you have 4 people that decide they're going to retweet this to their followers, and each one of them has a different number of followers, whatever. And this is how easy it is. Just by doing that, you can get something like 3,500 people exposed to the message. And you can see how this goes sort of viral, or will sort of logarithmically sort of expand. And the more people you have, and the more interesting and good tweets that you have, the more viral it can go. So believe me, all the big industries, all the big companies are getting into this. H&R Block is really big into it. But the big thing, the big message with this little testimonial is this: we learned to listen. We started when we let people decide on their own about our services. So you can't get on there and start doing like product, like the traditional advertising things, or trying to hammer people with your message. It's listening and then engaging in conversations, and it just builds trust, and that's kind of the way things are in this new Web 2.0 world. Facebook is huge. Over 500 million users now. This just came out the other day, so that's 500 million people. 350 million people are active users. The average user time is 25 minutes. My sister's on there a lot more than that per day. 50% of users return daily, which is amazing. And it's actually a little older demographic, 35 years and older. So you can use Facebook for several things. You can send updates to people. And again, remember, it's this relationship building thing. You can then promote your products and services. You can run one of those contests like I was talking about. You can have free giveaways and just get thousands of people to be interested in what you're doing, and then all of a sudden they're leads for you, and you can convert them. And then, of course, things that I think about is your Facebook business page is indexed by Google. So it might show up at the top of the search engine results. There are traffic stats. It's kind of like Google Analytics for your Facebook site. It's called Insight. And then you can advertise on Facebook. Actually, Facebook has its own pay-per-click advertising. Yes?
I was going to ask, for my business, we have a Facebook page, trying to get people on there. Other than a contest, what do you suggest is another way of doing it? Is it, I guess, for lack of a better way to put that on the LinkedIn page? Is it Facebook?
Yes.
Use on Facebook?
Yes, you want to do that. You want to link all those together. You want to link your Facebook, your Twitter, your LinkedIn all together. But you can also get people to follow you. For one thing you want to do is join groups. So join groups that have the same kind of target audience that you want to be your friends, followers. So you find those complementary groups maybe in town. And then you can also go and you can be friends with other people, and typically people will be your friend back. And it's the same thing on Twitter. You find complementary groups, and then you look at their or businesses, you look at their followers, and if it's a business that has the same sorts of demographic that you cater to, then you start following them, and they follow you back, or they become your friend. You become their friend, they become yours, sort of thing. And that's how you can kind of, by hand, go through and do it. And then there are other methods like the contest, what they that sort of thing. So let's talk about this case study. I'll try to finish up before too long. It's been a long session here. Okay, here's an actual case study of this pizza restaurant in New Orleans called Naked Pizza. Don't ask me why they named it that. They decided they wanted to use the free online social marketing sites or social media sites to generate an increase in sales. Now, this guy, Jeff Leach, says that he spent $60,000 a year on direct mail and almost $2,500 a year on email marketing services. He decided he wanted to aim to sign up 5,000 followers, thinking that, well, that's 5,000 people I don't have to mail a postcard to, because you have to print the postcards and you have to mail them, and that can be very expensive. So what he did is he went to Twitter, and they had the goal to sign up these 5,000 followers. So what he did was, like I was talking about, he followed people, he went to other groups that had the same target audience as him, and followed those people. He had a big sign right in front of his business, sign up for Twitter, or follow us on Twitter. All their handout materials, business cards, flyers, all referred people to sign up. And so what he did was, he ended up signing up. In 2.5 months, they built 4,300 followers, and it turns out they had $1 million in sales annually, which now they attribute 20% of those sales because of their Twitter presence. So what they did was, so they calculated, well, the 20% of the $1,200,000 of their business per year is attributed to the Twitter followers. And basically they got the followers, and then they marketed to them, gave them free offers, promotions, and kept them on their mind to build them. And once you get them in the system, usually customers, if you do a good job, are going to be, you want to keep them as repeat customers, so you get the lifetime value of the customer. So the lifetime value of the customer, if a customer keeps coming back, it can be a lot bigger than just the one-time hit. And that's really what you're going after. But, they did their little calculation, 200,000 divided by 4,300. They figured each Twitter follower cost them, or was worth $46.51, which is pretty cool, because I'm sure it costs a lot less to get those followers. So you can go find that out. It's a little more detailed. You can download that case study online. I need to wrap up, Mark.
No, just looking for something.
Oh. I did a real quick search. And this was off the top of my head last night. I was like, okay, let's just find somebody on Twitter that's a business. So I typed in